Yo yana ka fuhi mana kwa ba zaba yana jumezi. Jumezi ya tun zin no kwar wiwin chumezi. No kwar wiwin chumezi. Adofo senda nida ozikana erike jumezi. Wo oye Facebook Ghana Ban News wo Facebook onye YouTube channel no da ya toto asrede nia adomana owo YouTube channel no do nen subscribe dem raba ya de bia ye de jumezi ba wakwema ebenya nkai obobo nkai na ahwe bi the maran so for wadwenkyere photo oye the comment section ma yente wonka ahimfa na erike jumezi ya pada yete wonka eche wadwene. You are welcome to a show dubbed The Bitter Truth. The Bitter Truth. If today is the first time that you are logging to this show on YouTube Ghana Ban News channel, we're humbly appealing to you to subscribe to Ghana Ban News channel so that anytime we go live, you will be notified to be part of the presentation. We want you to drop your comments in the comment section. You are the reason we bring this show to you. Today's show is about His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama. The President of the Republic of Ghana has directed an investigative body to investigate the National Service Authority ghost name scandal. He has directed the National Investigative Bureau to quickly investigate into the National Service Authority ghost name scandal, and we have titled today's presentation is Bawumia'S National Service Authority Digitalization Project to address ghost names a scam? We are asking a simple question, and the question is going to the immediate past Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. We are asking, is Bawumia'S National Service Authority Digitalization Implementation Project to resolve ghost name a scam? We are asking this because in this country, His Excellency the Vice President, the immediate past Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, crisscross the country, piloted in Ghana to make Ghanaians to understand that he has introduced a digitalization project at the National Service Authority which has addressed the ghost name scandal that was going there, that was happening at the National Service Authority, but only to wake up today for President John Dramani Mahama to direct an investigation to be conducted into over 81,885 ghost name scandal at the National Service Authority. Then this platform, the Bitter Truth platform, we are asking on behalf of the good people of Ghana, immediate past Vice President Bawumia, who told Ghanaians that he has introduced a digitalization project at the National Service Authority, and that project, the implementation of that project, has addressed the ghost name scandal, has eliminated over 44,000 ghost name. Then what happened? How come that today we are talking about 81,885 ghost name after Bawumia claimed that he has introduced digitalization project to address the same issue? We are asking Bawumia, is your digitalization implementation project a scam? Is it a scam to rip off the hard scarce resources of Ghana? Now, this is the Bitter Truth platform we have for our past Vice President under His Excellency the self-acclaimed competent President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's regime. This is what we are asking. But let us go and watch the directives of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
President Mahama orders investigation into National Service Authority Ghost Names scandal after clearance of arrears. It says that President John Dramani Mahama has ordered the National Investigations Bureau (NIB) to conduct immediate investigations into the operations of the National Service Authority under the previous government following the discovery of up to 81,885 suspected ghost names on the payroll of the authority. The ghost names were detected following a head count of active National Service personnel at the behest of the Minister for Finance as a prerequisite for the clearance of allowance arrears dating back to August 2024. The Ministry of Finance has, upon the completion of the head count, released an amount of 226 and a little over 226 covering allowance payment arrears for 98,145 actual National Service personnel. Now, this figure is 81,885 less than the 180,030 names presented by the previous management of the authority for allowance payment in 2025. You also have the conclusion saying that President Mahama has also tasked the new management of the authority to carry out urgent reforms with the view to establishing adequate controls to prevent a recurrence of the phenomenon of ghost.
We've just heard the directives that His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama has given to the NIB that with the immediate effect to investigate the National Service Authority ghost name scandal. It cannot be accepted. As a citizens of Ghana, we need to ask questions. We need to ask. We are asking that, yes, the Bawumia was the head of a so-called, what a solid economic management team of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo MPP regime. Bawumia made Ghanaians to understand that he is heading a Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration is having a so-called solid economic management team. And we are all witnesses to the shambolic economic circumstance of Ghana under the past self-acclaimed Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's administration. We cannot attest to it. And we ended up at IMF, a so-called IMF that they criticized John Dramani Mahama for being incompetent. That was the reason he ended up at IMF. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, former president, the so-called self-acclaimed competent president, who made so much noise that he had competent men and women to govern Ghana, yet they also ended up with IMF. Bawumia made so much noise that he is heading a so-called solid economic management team that he ended up running from the economic status of this country, transformed himself into digitalization vice president, and made noise that yes, he is the one who is championing Ghana's digitalization agenda, and he has implemented digitalization project policies that would deal with corruption. And one of the areas that Bawumia made so much noise about was that the ghost name that people were relying on stealing the scarce resources of Ghana. Bawumia told Ghanaians that he has plugged those loopholes. But today we wake up to be hearing that over 81,885 ghost names were being used to steal funds from the National Service Authority's coffers. And the question the bitter to do, we are asking Bawumia, the immediate past vice president, who made so much noise that he has introduced digitalization agenda at the National Service Authority. Therefore, the ghost name scandal is a thing of the past. We will not hear it again. But what are we hearing? And this is the reason, the bitter truth we are asking Bawumia. The digitalization project that he implemented and made so much noise about, was it a scam to steal Ghana's resources? And he should speak to the issues. He has a question to answer. He should answer to the good people of this Ghana. He loved Ghana so much and he had wanted to govern this country. Na Yerubisa Bawumia with the digitalization project na Ezeba National Service Authority nenen. Anyinyebera oya kwenya de wo wia Ghana na. Asama no kwari mi Yerubisa nyi. Yanko na yankete Bawumia na wene numasa. Say
progress is ghost names. This is huge corruption that was taking place because people were put on payroll without working and other people will collect their salaries. National Service Scheme, 44,000 ghost workers. 44,000. They ran away. Senate Pension Scheme, 29,000 ghost pensions. National Service, we saved over 400 million Ghana cedis. Senate, over 300 million Ghana cedis. Two institutions alone, over 700 million Ghana cedis savings just by taking out the ghost workers. Two. So you can see the extent of the problem. And now we can say we have cleaned up the controller database. Everybody has a fingerprint. And so it is now a situation which is clean. I said that the solution to this problem is to link every worker to their Ghana card. Once you link every worker to their Ghana card, that means you link every worker's fingerprint, right? And every fingerprint is unique. And we know ghosts don't have fingerprints. So immediately we did that, the ghost ran away. They ran away across all the areas of.
We have heard our past Vice President Bawumia telling Ghanaians the digitalization project that he has led and implemented at the National Service Authority that will address the ghost name scandal at the National Service Authority. That is good, because every government, every Tom and Dick and Harry, every Ghanaian citizens must be concerned about the negative impact of corruption on the development of Ghana's economy. So every citizens must be concerned. So if our past Vice President was going round assuring Ghanaians that he has implemented a project, a digitalization project that will eliminate ghost name, that people were relying on stealing Ghana's resources, taking our scarce resources from the National Service Authority coffers. That is good. But if we wake up today that what the past Vice President promised is not the case, then I think that our Vice President, the past Vice President, if he is honest, if he has integrity to preserve, if he is responsible enough, is honest enough politician, then he ought to speak to what is happening today, the revelations that has come out We cannot understand and we should not accept that after the former vice president used Ghana's resources to implement or to champion digitalization project to address a canker at the National Service Authority, only to wake up to hear that the problem has doubled. Sabi, it doesn't make sense. It is incomprehensible. And as a citizens of this country of Ghana, I don't think that Ghanaians should sit down and keep quiet. We are asking questions. We are challenging our former vice president Bawumia, who had wanted to govern this country, to come and speak to this issue. And this is the reason the Bitter Truth platform, we are asking that, is Bawumia'S digitalization implementation project at the National Service Authority a scam, or it was really meant to address the scandal, the corruption that bedeviled the National Service Authority? And we cannot accept this, and it must not be accepted. I believe that Bawumia have a question to answer. He has a question to answer to the good people of Ghana. If Bawumia means well for Ghana, if he has the development of Ghana at heart, then he should not keep quiet. The office of the former vice president Bawumia, the Bitter Truth platform, we are challenging his office that if Bawumia is responsible and honest enough, we cannot accept this, because Okache Ghana for, he told Ghanaians that he has implemented digitalization project that will address the corruption scandal that was happening at the National Service Authority. I don't think as a country we should sit down to accept this. This is the reason we are challenging Bawumia that he should speak to this issue. You cannot take Ghana's resources to implement a project and a policy in an anticipation of solving a problem, only to wake up that the trouble, the corruption has compounded, has doubled. No serious country will accept this. No serious country. Listen to me. Remember, the show you are watching is the Bitter Truth. We are saying that no serious country that wants to deal with corruption will accept this. Bawumia'S office, the former vice president under a so-called self-acclaimed competent Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has questions to answer to the good people of this country. Remember, the show you are watching is the Bitter Truth. All that we are saying is that it's Bawumia'S digitalization project implementation at the National Service Authority to eliminate ghost name scandal. Was it a scam to steal from Ghana's hard, scarce resources? Was that the reason? We want to hear from Bawumia. The Bitter Truth, we are challenging the vice president, the office of the former vice president Bawumia should come and speak to, and we are calling on the investigators that when they start their investigation, they should engage the former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia to speak to the issue, because he has shown Ghanaians, he has shown Ghana, the country, that he had implemented, he has championed digitalization project that will address that corrupt scandal that was occurring at the National Service Authority. I think that it will be an indictment for this country, Ghanaians, to remain silent without asking question, without demanding an answer, a response from the office of the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Remember, he assured us that his policy, his digitalization agenda has eliminated the ghost name. So what has happened? What has changed? That we wake up now, we are not talking about 44,000 ghost names that Bawumia made reference to, but it is now 81,885 ghost name scandal. We thank His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama all doing an investigation into this, and the Bitter Truth platform, we are urging the investigators that when the investigation kickstarts, they should extend invitation to the former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Nobody is beyond the laws of this country. The laws of Ghana must work irrespective of whoever that matters. We are urging that they take a decision on that. Remember, the show you are watching is The Bitter Truth. They say truth is like a bitter pill. It must be swallowed. Kaide jumejare kene ya no quarrymen. Yes say ya the John Dramani Mahama omampanyina say the washe the one hwehwem wo National Service Authority wo ghost name idina wada hyehyem esamanfo dina wada hyehyem na wo wie sika wo ho hwe se yabaka ya former Vice President Bawumia ka kire Ghana for there waje digitalization project wo ho omninti samanfo dina arokodo wo ho amanfo wodi wie sika no onkodo bio no baniden no rokodo na yerebisa yase Bawumia omba magana fo ya no Bawumia ni magana fo ya no Ghana sika odi ya project wo ho no shanya no bode samanfo dina rokodo no ye hu ni bio no ye da sorry ya John Dramani Mahama and they hwehwema wo ye no chede 81,885 saman zin in a wada National Service asoye na busum bia wuchi wonekaw yesi Bawumia ombake bibinche Ghana fo se Bawumia do Ghana dembe na okwa probo no pedo ba yo mampanyin nenen Bawumia ombake bibinche Ghana osande entum fa Ghana sika emfa nye dwumedi de ebisu kata se sha prai kankan dwuma no na yen koda nsora dwum ne mom wa ye mbo ho sebi i nyansa biara enyim i Ghana fo yesasa onyeye enti no kwanwe dwumedi ye dina Ghana fo hona nem na yebisa yese Bawumia dwumedi odi wo hona nyenye biara oye frakadama na oye kona wo fodo de wo pede wo wi Ghana ana oye sembisa yerebisa Bawumia na meji de Ghana fo ohia iya no omba no me ya no nchenyan na ncheyenyem na Bawumia de oye economic wizard what's oye wale Adam Smith economic wizard MPP fo ogone fi economy no ho no so by digitalization and me say the digitalization agenda under the MPP was a rip-off, was a total rip-off of Ghana's scarce resource. Let it be told. Digitalization policy agenda waye bian oya kunya na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ban num krofo fodo wodi wie Ghana sika mama yanka no current championful kana dwumedzi arehwe nanana oye no current win dwumedzi say
I'm Chama DB. We a very fine story. National Service Secretary, National Service Force Wakasa, Munti Omwe.
September allowance was not duly paid to the Central Region National Service personnel.
September last year?
Yes.
2023?
Yes.
And that's different from the October one that you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the many personnel in the Central Region of Ghana received 155 CD as allowance.
Instead of 715?
Yes.
Why?
Well, we cannot tell.
So all of you are in agreement to what Hamidu is saying.
Exactly.
You can attest to the fact that only 105.
Yeah.
105.
155.
155.
Yes.
Instead of 715.
Yeah.
What explanation was given to you?
I think the Central Regional Executive, that's the Central Cape Coast Metro president. They actually petitioned or wrote to their management at that level, but they've still not gotten response to that.
Because I'm told that for the scheme, there's the district level, and then there's the regional level, right?
Yes.
So they wrote to the district level or the regional level?
The regional level. And it also came to the attention of the national
level
president. Yes.
So what response did they get?
Actually, no response.
I'm
that's the challenge of national service. You know, the personnel keep on complaining, but no one seems to listen to them.
Okay.
You know, usually I monitor your network. Often they'll be discussing other issues, but you see national service personnel texting about allowance.
Yes,
and all
we
that.
see it all the time.
Yes.
Especially on our Facebook comment section.
Yes.
We see it all the time.
No one listens. Even if you go to the headquarters, the receptionist, the ladies will just tell you, write your name, write your this and go.
And then that's
they just ask you to go. It will be resolved.
But you're supposed to have a precedent.
Yes.
Anthony, the way you just sighed when I mentioned the president.
I'm Chama DB.
You've just listened to some of national service personnel attesting to the challenge on a national television that yes, even those national service personnel in Cape Coast Metropolis as far back as September 2023, when they were supposed to receive a stipend of 715 cedis, they ended up paying them 155. When they complained, there was no response. Under Akufo-Addo, under former vice president, a so-called digitalization vice president, who promised Ghana that look, he has implemented digitalization program at the National Service Authority that is to resolve the ghost name scandal. We only wake up to see that the ghost name has doubled up, and we shouldn't ask our past immediate vice president to speak to the issue. The Beta Tweet platform, we are saying that if the office of the past vice president, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, is honest and is in this country, is listening to this, his office should respond to this. He should explain to the citizens of Ghana, how come after promising to the good people of this country that, look, I have championed digitalization projects that will resolve the ghost name scandal at the National Service Authority that people are relying on, stealing funds from their coffers. I don't think that the vice president, if he's honest enough and responsible enough that he has the interests of Ghana's development and heart, he shouldn't keep quiet over this scandal issue. He has the responsibility to discharge to the people of Ghana. Remember, the show is the Bitter Treat Show. We speak our minds. we speak on national issues the way it ought to be addressed. We are challenging the office of the former Vice President Bawumia that he should speak to this issue. On Kasa, on Magana Fonsi Nanka. What kind of digitalization project did he implement there, which is supposed to address the issue? But we only wake up to see that the scandal has doubled in two folds. From 44,000 now, he mentioned that the implementation of his digitalization program and the project at that facility has brought to the good people of this country. Any responsible office will not remain silent, and this is the reason the bitter truth we are calling on the Vice President's office, the former Vice President office, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, to respond to this issue. Thus is expected of a responsible, honest former Vice President. Remember, the show you are watching is The Bitter Truth. We speak truth about issues. This is the only way we can develop Ghana. Our African leaders, they have disappointed Africa, conceding there's so much resources that God blessed Africa with. Ghana has been disappointed, has been let down by past presidents, and it is high time we all rise to speak against corruption. Look, let truth be told. Listen to Kevin Taylor when he did an expose on National Service Authority under the past Akufo-Addo's administration, but no action was taken. Just listen.
Omo National Service wana omo hwe nkwara we nso no gawe on the deputy gawe munim no your friend no Gifty our mensa when before election 2020 osima hama bodam for gawe ono and the GFA ono na National Service omo deputy nie why say a more 5 kilo bag udi sit down ho a sana why I saw wasa konko tre woso and I would why mu ni say and I trade down sana why we mo they have the infantry to insult John Mahama girl way before 2020 or to be an John Mahama bodam for we achichide we why say a more Abidjan mo ya twa konko tre woso ya te rubber na no e ya trade down share why sika girls we nya and the young men and women on we national service yeah more Ghana sika $60 700 Ghana a month no omo and more musika no yes some more 105 Ghana no which is $9 no they are not paying them 700 omo deserve giving them yes atiaso ayatiso aba $9 which is 100 Ghana and also crampo no they are not getting. These people are sitting on TV national television kwasi aba winning am Ghana edidi Mahama atem and from nowhere ne to se ala tesemina wotuma to team wato women's team watam wotie sika koda GFA ESCO or ESCO member o se den member Abidjan mu bag we mo and the Ghana show munsem national service ye show we munsem say kwasi afo so bolo rubber for we penyin for we and nam Ghana peja obeti ye nya omo hwe. And we are sitting here, this is a national issue. Yet Kroma we Akufo-Addo ba Jan Kroma was a DND onye adwuma da ne tonka da ade aka no to mbema bibi na aka omoto be restaurant $6 million. Yet Ghana, let me tell you Ghana for the amount of money these people have stolen. Hey, the small ones, hey, go away, what's her name? This girl. That girl away. On watch a bottom. Watch a bon in sano. Gifty Owari. Watch a bon a $114,000 at a bon in sa. You know the watch a bon. Won't watch a bon. National Service Secretariat no heso. Give to your worry. When we watch about it, $114,000. Or share National Secretary Richard Mills or about $114,000 watch. When watch about give to your worry. Or your bar when you bema to don't get it wrong. Or your bar national service on in a shessel. When watch about it, when watch about it, $114,504. $114,000. Or talk at your bonus, unim de dan passe. Some young refugees pa. You have forgotten over $25 million. Emu 2.5 and amuku hina namu yemu shishemono. Share. Way or your bow National Service Secretariat to say no musheso. What to watch $114,000 abo and a dahono and I'm the achiremono. Osidi Bawumia'S MPP. Do you know what they are going to do to you? These are some of the reasons that these people cannot leave power. They don't understand why you should put them out of, because they believe said your man yeno almost free power. Hundreds of them will go to jail. Onyeska Ejumano said the Tiarika bind pa. And there's national service for Enya Sika. They cannot even get money. Yemtiomoka. Nipana oil posting with national service no or watch $114,000. This is Ghana money.
We just ahead. Kevin Taylor made an expose about what was happening at National Service Authority at the time former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo Bawumia they were in power. Nobody gave a hoots. Nobody took any action, took any steps to even look into what the gentleman published. We only wake up today that President John Dramani Mahama directing or ordering an investigation into National Service Authority ghost name scandal. Please, what is going on? If John Dramani Mahama fails, if Mahama fails Ghanaians, I don't think the people of this country will forgive John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Let truth be told. If John Dramani Mahama failed to deal with this corruption cases, scandals that has engulfed Ghana and has affected the development of this country, trust me, I don't think Ghanaians will ever forgive John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Let truth be told. And thus is the reason, the bitter truth. This platform, we are urging John Dramani Mahama, we are thanking him for ordering an investigation into this scandal. And we are urging him that the investigative bodies, every step that they take, they should appraise Ghanaians. They should let this country, the citizens of this country, know what is happening. The progress of investigation. Look, this is the only way that the citizens can put their hands to the fight against the corruption. Remember, former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, on his swearing in, said he made a clarion call to Ghanaians to be citizens and not spectators. And we said, the Bitter Truth platform, we accepted that call because it was a good call. We are urging John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, that just as his few days that he has taken office, his actions, Ghanaians are praising him, and he should never ever slip by. And we are urging the media to also be on his heels and government officials to live up to expectation. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. We are seeing that corruption has done great disservice to the development of Ghana, and it is high time we all rise to the fight against corruption. We are urging John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, to go all out and to do whatever it takes to fight and make corruption in the bud. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. Thank you for watching. If this is the first time you are watching the bitter truth on YouTube Ghana Band News channel, we are humbly pleading with you to subscribe to our channel. Don't be out of our programs. Let us hear from you. Drop your comments. Let us hear your views and opinions in the comment section about our programs. You are the reason we bring you the show. The name of the show is The Bitter Truth. Stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. Let us collectively fight against corruption so that we can develop the Republic of Ghana to a place that we will all be proud of. May God watch over you and keep you out of trouble. So we come your way with another authentic bitter truth, unadulterated presentation. Thank you for using your credits to watch the show. Send your comments. We love you so much. We say goodbye.